Krishna,
No, no,
my screen is audible. Sorry, my
no,
screen
no,
is visible. Okay.
no, it's not visible.
All right. So how do we get it done?
You have an option like share screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, click on that and it will share.
got it. Let me
Yeah,
know if
it's
you full
shared.
screen, sir. All right, cool.
Yes.
All right, so guys, today we are going to take up the introduction to digital marketing. And before we get it started, let me introduce myself. My name is Prakash Sumkara. So I happen to be the Vice President Strategy and Sales at Accelerize 360 right now. And I've got about 13 plus years of experience in the field of digital marketing. Been instructing people since last 8 years now. And I have worked with reputed organizations like Ogilvy. I was with Regalix. I was with Zeta Interactive. And to name few clients that I take pride talking about or then handle would be Coke, Johnson Johnson, Vodafone, and BJP election campaign. Now, guys, I'm well versed with Telugu, English, and Hindi. So just in case you have any queries, you could let me know, and we'll get it done. All right, that sounds good. I'll take it as an yes then. So, guys, the objective of the session out here will be to give you the bird's eye view of what exactly is digital marketing. All right, so this is something that we would be covering today for the next 45 minutes that we have got. Excuse me. So now what is digital marketing? Now, the simple definition out here is digital marketing is the promotion of products or services or brands or individuals via digital technologies, mainly on internet. Okay, so people might want to promote their product or it could be a service. So when I say product, it could be any tangible product that we see. It could be mobile devices, it could be laptops, it could be desktops, or any product that exists. All right, now service, when I say service, it could be some IT related softwares. All right, some, or it could be hospitality. All right, these things they would fall under service. Now brands, few people they would want to market their brand. Say for an example, if you look at Vodafone, they would do their branding campaigns. You look at giant enterprises out there, any biggest brand that you see, they would love to promote their brand, okay, so that they can get hold of more and more market share. At the same time, even individuals would promote themselves through digital marketing. So when I say individuals, it could be politicians like Narendra Modi and all, or it could be actors. Okay, so so we have personally been handling the portfolio of Dagupati Rana or Rakulpreet for that matter. So these folks, they market themselves, they promote themselves because they would want to take care of the corporate social responsibility front, and they would want to penetrate into the market so that people would love them, their craze would go up. Now, in digital marketing, now who are the stakeholders? Okay, now there would be customers who would be stakeholders. There would be partners. Okay, so say for an example, if you are the vendor, you are running an agency, so there would be partners out there, right? And there would be investors and there would be employees. So these are the people who are direct stakeholders of digital marketing. Now, when to execute a digital marketing campaign? So if there might be a need wherein people would want to enhance their brand visibility. Okay, there might be companies out there who would want to generate leads for them. For an example, Positive Homeopathy, for that matter, in AP and Telangana, they generate aggressive leads. Their objective is only lead generation. It is not branding for them. Okay, so if you take a look into HomeoCare International, so even their objective is to generate great qualified leads. For few people, it would be sales. So a few people, they would not be bothered about branding or leads. Their only objective would be sales. They would say, you can go with any strategy. End of the day, I want my products to be sold. For an example, e-commerce platforms like Amazon, you have Flipkart, and then you have many e-commerce platform wherein the transaction is happening on the website. So that's about the sales. Now, where else you can execute digital marketing in order to manage a reputation? Okay. Now, once a brand would grow, they would love to handle the reputation, because one person talking negative about a brand, expressing a negative sentiment, it would go viral. So more and many people would get to know about it, and then they would take it in a negative aspect. Let me showcase a small example here why this is very important. All right. So just give me a moment. Let us quickly go to Google here, and let me type a brand name. See, now I'm looking out for this hospital which is named as Aster Prime. When I type this, the the website, the actual website is not ranking at the top, but then you tend to see these reviews, 4.5. You tend to see here 4 is a rating out here. Now these are the reviews. Now these people 1.5 months back, they had about 300 odd reviews, and then their rating was 3.3. And then they approached us, and then they really wanted to handle their reputation. So what we did, we have given them some ideas to increase these reviews organically. All right, now these are not fake reviews, these are the genuine reviews. So this is the online reputation part. And a few people, they would want us to handle their grievance. Now say for an example, this particular review out here, he says the worst hospital I ever saw in my life, no proper treatment and all. So he's expressing a grievance. Now brands would approach you, and then they would say they would want to handle their grievance part. Now what do you do about it? So you suppress or you manage this particular review. So those are the services people would bank for. So online reputation management and online grievance management. Now there would be people who would want to build their community. For an example, their Facebook handle. On their Facebook, they would love to see a great community of 1 million likes. All right. So that's about the community building part. Because once the community is built, these people will become their brand evangelists. Now let us quickly go ahead and then check out a community here. Now, the community is something that exists on Facebook, that exists on Twitter. People, so if it is a B2B company, if it is an IT company, they would be least bothered about building community across Facebook. Their major objective would be LinkedIn. All right, now let us quickly go to one of the pages. So this is an IT company. It is a marketing agency, and their objective is to build their Facebook fans. It's taking forever to load. Just bear with me. All right, there you go. Let me walk you through Steel Gem. Okay, so if you look at this, so this particular gem is located in Hyderabad, and they wanted to handle their social account, their Facebook account, and then increase their community. and their community is very niche. They don't want anybody out there to come and then like the page, except few qualified people like celebrities or big shots in and across Banjara Hills and Jubilee Hills of Hyderabad. So right now there are about 6,400 people who have joined the community. So whenever a post goes out, whenever you would want to talk about a product or a promotion or a special offering that you have got, all that you need to do is publish it on your Facebook page, and it would automatically reach to all these 7,200 people. All right, so that's the best part of the deal. Now these people further, they engage with your community, and automatically it would go viral. The post would go viral. So let us quickly check one of their postings here. Guys, you have any questions here and there? You can stop me. You can check with me. So this is a Monday motivation post that went out 3 years back. So there are like 4 people who have engaged with this. All right, they have reacted to this. So these 4 people, they will have their friends as well. So what would happen? Their friends and families would get a notification that they have interacted out here. So let us check another post here. So this particular post, there are about like 19 reactions out here. So all these 19 folks, they have their families and then friends out there on Facebook. Because they have reacted, their families and friends would get to know that this particular guy, Syed Shakir, has liked this. So what happened if they are interested, if someone is looking out for a gym in your circle, in your community, even they would get to know about it. So this is how the post would go viral. So if you look at this, there are 29 people who reacted to this particular post. So there are some posts that has got amazing fire out here. So there are about like 100 plus people who have liked it. So this is called a social handle. Correct. So once we cover social media marketing, I'm going to throw some light on how exactly it is done. And that will give you a bird's eye view of how to handle a Facebook page and how to handle uh, different social accounts. So every account has its pros and cons. So there is a way to handle them up. All right. So that's pretty much about it. So let us go back to the presentation here. There you go. So community building would be one of the strategies or one of the goals of people. They might say, hey, you know what? I don't want leads. I don't want branding. I don't want sales, but I want my community to increase by 50% or twofold or threefold. All right. That would be few assignments that you might get. Now let us understand the significance of digital marketing. Now guys, in a single internet second, so these are the things that normally happen. Okay, so there are about like 7,51,522 spent online in in single minute, and there are 1.8 million snaps created. There are about 15,000 GIFs sent via Messenger. Okay, there are about 16 million text messages that goes out. On Instagram, there are about 4,52,000 posts that gets updated in 1 minute. Okay, and 3.5 million search queries takes place on Google search engine in every single minute. And on Netflix, there are about 70,000 hours of like total people who watch the movies in a single minute. Okay, there are about 3,42,000 apps that are being downloaded in a single internet minute. Okay, on YouTube, there are about 4.1 million videos that has been viewed. Okay, so Venkatarama has got a query out here. Yeah, Venkat. Hey, so what's your query, Venkat? You might want to unmute yourself. Venkat, you might want to unmute yourself. Okay, so Venkat, you might want to use the chat application if you have any question, or you might want to unmute yourself and then you can raise your question. This sounds good? Okay, I'll take it as an yes. So, guys, this is the significance. See, these all things that happen on a single internet minute. Okay, so that's the reason why it is very important that we bank on internet marketing, unlike traditional marketing, right? So, gone are the days wherein the people they still spend lots of their hard-earned money on newspapers, on TVs, on hoardings and all, because the visibility is not that great. You really don't know what sort of people are watching your ad, right? So that's the reason why people they are shifting to digital marketing these days or internet marketing these days. uh, in the next slide, we have got some insights for you on digital marketing. All right, so now see, the customers now have unlimited access to information and they can instantly share it with the world. Got it. So there are about 155 million number of tweets sent via Twitter each day. And social networking and mobile commerce have dramatically changed the dynamics between buyer and seller. Whereas you might have noticed this, there were days wherein like you go to a shopping mall, you say for an example, you walk into Reliance, you walk into Reliance and then you wanted to buy a TV or a LED. All right. Now, once you walk in out there, once you inquire, those salesmen they used to give amazing information. Okay, but and then you used to buy it. So those were the only people who used to give us the information, and then we used to consume it. Now, gone are the days. Now, these days, if you notice the difference, if you go to a electronic center, now before even they speak, the salesman speak, these folks, the consumers who are looking forward to buy, they are specifically asking for a particular product. They are asking for the makes, and these people they are well informed before even they make a buying decision. They are doing their research, their homework, and then they are going to the store, right? So social media, or for that matter internet, has become the need of the hour right now. And then people they have access to unlimited information out there. Okay, so and just in case if they have any queries, all that they need to do is they'll have to just go to their Facebook or their Twitter. They need to just ask. They need to just publish, stating that, hey, you know what? I'm looking forward to buy this LED TV. So let me know the reviews of the product. So automatically they would get the answers, right? So that's the power of social media. And why internet is very important these days, because the concept is very simple: fish where the fish is. So people are on Facebook right now, people are on Twitter right now, people are on YouTube, people are accessing internet, they are accessing blogs, they are accessing forum, they're accessing world wide web. So that's the reason why it is very crucial for brands to go ahead and then create their presence out there and then target or talk to the consumers. Okay, so customers expectations of service, price and delivery are soaring these days. That's because they have access to unlimited information. They know what they are walking into, they know what they are buying out. So 75% of people who believe companies don't tell the truth in advertisements, right? So that's the reason why people they go to internet and then they check it out. So 93 billion dollar amount in sales missed due to out of stock inventory. Okay, so these this is the lost opportunity. So if the presence is created online, if there are virtual stores, people can automatically go ahead and then they can buy the products. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. So having said, you can take it for granted that this is the age of empowered customer. So the customer is being empowered with the help of internet. Now, guys, here are a few more insights for you. So, this is for those people who think that it is not online presence is not required, or they are still following the traditional ways. So 78% of consumers, they search online before any purchase. Okay, before even they do a purchase decision, they go online and then they search it out. So 84% of customers, they search online for local business. Okay, now say for an example, if you are living in Kukatpalli, or if you are living near Panjagutta, all right, and you are looking out for a hospital nearby, you are looking out for a saloon nearby, what you will do, you will go to Google and then you will do a search stating that best saloon near Kukatpalli or in Panjagutta, or best hospital or cancer hospital near Panjagutta. So that's something that you search. So 84% of consumers or customers, they search online for local businesses. Now, 56% of searches are done on mobile devices are local in nature. Okay, so people normally these days, they carry the whole world, the internet in their pocket, right? So they open the mobile devices, they look out for, they search for some local businesses on their mobile device. So it is very important that your presence is felt on major directories like Google or Facebook or Just Dial for that matter. So 43% of consumers, they search online for local businesses at least once in a month. Okay, so so having said, out of two, at least like 1%, they go and then search for a local business on their mobile devices at least once in a month. All right, and 31% of consumers look for exclusive business websites. Okay, so that's the reason why you need a website to be up and running. That's the significance of a website, because 31% of consumers look for exclusive business websites. Now, 28% of local searches results in conversion. All right, now people who do that local search say, now what exactly do we mean by local search? Let's check this out. Now, best saloon near me. So what Google will do, when I say near me, Google has my IP address. So baselining my IP address, it would showcase all the saloons which are near me. Now, if you are not listed out here, there is no way that you're going to rank. So that's the reason why you should be listed in Google local listing. All right, so that's the best part of the deal. Now this is the local listings. So see, if you look at it, even just top 50 saloons in Madhapur. All right, so even Jasdal is ranking. So it is very important that you create your presence in local directories and in Google local listing, so that you take benefit out of the opportunity that you have got out here. Got it, guys? Now let us go back to the presentation. So that's about the local listing there. So 28% of searches, they result in conversions. Okay, now 50% location-based search is motivated by specific product need. Okay, so so products have got a great demand out there, and 50% of location-based search is motivated through product need. Okay, so specific product needs. So that's about the insights. Now I'm looking forward to digital marketing. These are some other insights for you. So this is the trend. So India internet users from 2011 till 2017. All right, so at guys, take this for granted. Okay, you might really wanted to go ahead and then search this out. So at any given point of time, there are about 25,000 plus jobs that are there on Naukri, on digital marketing. Okay, you might want to just go and then search that out. So you go to Times, you go to Naukri, you go to any portal, you would find at least 25,000 jobs which are currently there. Okay, that's because like say from 2011 till 17, if you look at it, the way internet users are growing, the way people are accessing internet is immense. All right, so from 12.5 cr to 55 cr is like what we have reached. Got it? So so that's about the insights. Now let us go to the next slide. Now, what are the digital marketing components? Okay, so here are the components. So when I say digital marketing, there are many things out there. There is SEO, there is social media marketing, there is Google AdWords, there is pay-per-click, there is CRM, there are local search. Okay, there is email marketing, there is SMS marketing, there is WhatsApp marketing. So there are many components out here, and then we are going to cover all these components on a daily basis. All right. So in our next set of sessions, we are going to talk about each and every component in detail, and we will make sure that you are digital marketing savvy, or you are a good fit for the job openings that are out there. So any questions till here, guys? Any questions so far? All right, then I'll take it as a no then. So this is the last slide that we have got for the day. So digital marketing customer engagement. So guys, this is the life cycle of a customer, right? So initially they would love to get awareness of a product or a service. Then they are going to try that. And then they are going to purchase the product. Okay. And then a repeat purchase is going to happen. They are going to purchase the product again and again. And eventually they will become your brand evangelist. Now, what is brand evangelist? Now, these people, they would be doing this branding for you. Now, if their friends or family is like looking out for the product of similar lines, they're going to say, hey, you know what? I would want you to go to this particular store and buy this product. It is like damn good. It is like very, very good. I've already purchased it. I'm using it and I'm quite happy. Okay, so that's how they will do that sales or branding for you guys. Now, across all these stages, digital marketing is required. Now, awareness is a different campaign altogether. Okay, so for awareness, in order to bring awareness of a product, your campaign would be different. Trial, when people are trying your product, now your approach should be different. Your marketing message or your campaign would be totally different. Purchase, when people purchase your product, you'll have to educate them with some product documentation. You'll have to educate them with some videos on how to use it and all. So your approach or your campaign would differ out there. Okay, you'll be using the same channels like Facebook or search engine or YouTube for that matter, but then the message or the content would vary. Repeat purchase. How do you make sure that the people would purchase your product again and again? By nurturing them, by conditioning them. How do you condition that? You do that by videos. You publish some testimonials or some case studies or success stories that people talk about your brand, and these guys would be interested. Okay, and then evangelists. In order to make sure that these people turn loyal, you might want to give them some bonus points. You might want to say, hey, on your next purchase, I'm going to give you a 15% discount because you were with us since last 1 year or 2 years. So that's how you keep nurturing people, and then make sure that you make maximum benefit out of it. So that's about it. So we are going to talk about each and every stage in detail in our next set of presentations or during the course, and we will understand how to leverage on the channels across each of these stages, and then make maximum benefit to a brand. Okay, so guys, that's about the introduction to digital marketing. You have any questions for me? I'm on game. You can shoot them up right now. You can use the chat application, or you can unmute yourself and then you can talk. So no questions. So we are all good. All right. So well, that's about it, guys. So looking forward to talk to you tomorrow. And just in case you have any questions, you might want to keep it ready, and then we can discuss them tomorrow as well. So I'm glad to be of your service out here, and we'll look forward to talk to you tomorrow on the next session. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening ahead. Bye bye.